What is up, my guys? We are live. Holy jibba. Wow, it has been a little while. So, we are finally back and up on the GregTech New Horizons. Oh, have I missed it for a little while. Let's just wait a minute, let everything kind of settle in. I have to check things on my end to make sure they're all all going all right. Once we do that, we will be ready to rock and roll. Now I am seeing over on Twitch side, my bitrate is not doing. Hey, Plutonia. Hello. I am once again playing without you. No, I know you're at your camp, aren't you? Out at y'all's camp for Christmas break? Yeah. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so that's music done with on... I just had to check music sounds and see how that's doing. Now let me go make sure everything's going well on Twitch, because my end on my computer is showing a little funky, so make sure that everything's running well over here. Okay, seems like it is. So that's always a plus there. And I know, Plutonia, you're over on Twitch, so if there's any hiccups, feel free to let me know. Hopefully no streams crash this stream. I believe that happened last stream. Everything crashed, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. So, hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Still not happy with the bitrate over on Twitch. My bitrate over on YouTube is much higher, but who knows? Who cares? We're finally back, and it kind of sucks because I meant to get episode 5 posted on YouTube. What was it, last Wednesday? Of course, I slacked and didn't finish editing it, so. Oh, Jesus. Give me 1 second. Ugh, there we go. In fact, it just did not get edited, so that kind of sucks. But hey, who cares? I got it edited today, and it is posted, so... hopefully everything should be good when it comes to that regards. And that'll be posted Wednesday. The short will be posted on Saturday. And if things keep in the same roll, episode 6 will be posted not this upcoming Wednesday, but next Wednesday. And then there's going to be a little announcement, so stay tuned for that video, because I'm going to do a little announcements, because episode 5, some things went wrong, and I'm doing a few changes, needless to say. And I might talk about it later, once we get into the roll of things, and I finish playing on my phone, that is, because, why not? Let's scroll through Discord channels real quick while we're just yapping and waiting for people to roll in. And if nobody rolls in, well, we're just going to be chilling and jamming out to this awesome music. So, Who cares? I'm gonna check one more thing on Instagram because I'm weird like that. Make sure my volume's off. Okay. And I don't know what's been up, but over my Christmas break, I must have gotten like some virus thing, and it has been kicking my ass this past like week and a half. Just constant. Oh, fishing. Oh, that's cool. Just one shot me. I love that. What a great way to start this stream off, getting one shot by a infernal mob. Wow, thanks, Plutonia. Just say Lamau and make me feel bad about myself. Thanks a lot. I don't see you hopping on here ever. Yeah. I said it. I'm just joking. Okay, let's sort my inventory back out. My least favorite thing to do when dying. I don't need that. And make sure to get this waypoint out of here. Okay. Alright, bro. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. So, pretty much, today's goal is I want to try and finish this thing up before filming episode 6. Because if I can do that, I'm going to be very well off. Because the only thing is, episode 6, I'm going to start building here. And I would prefer to have the walls and roof done before I start building. So, yeah. That is 6, 7. Okay. Alright, bro. You really... Oh, hey, Zach. Hello on Twitch. I finally have my Twitch chat open for once. I'd like to make that known. I do have my Twitch chat open. And really, Plutonia, you had to make me say 6, 7? Alright. Now I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. But pretty much, I just need to finish off the structural concrete, which I really don't need that much more. Let me see if I still have the reference image. Yeah, that's the reference image. I still got a sub to your channel, by the way. Yeah, you should sub. Yeah, sub. I tuned in for 1 minute and you've already turned to brain rot. Alright, bro, calm down. Calm down. We're not turning to brain rot. I was tricked into saying so. But this is the factory that we are currently working on. And pretty much what I have to do is I just need to finish these top beams, finish this pillar and the beams across, and then just fill in the bricks. And I'm going to leave the windows and steam shafts, I guess is what they call them. I'm not really quite sure what they're called. I'm going to leave those for last. From the countless years you've been streaming, I've never subbed to any of your channels. Wow. It's been the same channel the entire time. Unless you're counting YouTube, because if you're counting YouTube, I did delete that channel out of the dumbest mistake ever. Almost 500 subs and I deleted the damn channel. Oh, it's terrible. So, I just need to finish this, and I have the bricks currently working right now. So, I'm gonna make sure that those are still producing, because bricks are the next big thing that I need, and I have a feeling I don't have near enough. Because each stack of brick only makes like 16 brick blocks. Just take the L on the channel thing, AJ. Yes, I know. I've taken the L. I already know that that's what happened. And the thing is, I'm really not mad about it, though. Even though I may seem like I jokingly mad about it, I really am not. Because I've had so much more traction on this new channel than I ever did on my last channel. Though I did have like 500 subs, that was because I was short spamming. I was just spamming shorts. Here I'm actually making quality videos, in my opinion. So, there's definitely a difference. And I mean, I think I've hit like well over 100 views on every video, so I'm perfectly happy with that. And with the 4 videos that I've posted, I gained 33 subs. That's, I don't know, if you ask me, that's pretty dang good. I love this lag. I don't know what that's about. Is my ping? No. And shit, I don't have enough sand. Oh, give me a second. I gotta blow my nose. Alrighty. Ha, I am back from the nose blowing. Do you like my new PFP and banner on YouTube, by the way? Yeah, the PFP with the headshot's nice. I don't see your banner. Let me go see. You know, it's still the same banner it always was with the bright green. But yeah, yeah, it's nice. Those are some professional headshots too. They're really good. My headshots never came out like that. That's why I don't use them. I use my own pictures. I like more natural pictures anyways. Headshots feel too forced. But no, it's cool. Looks good. Okay, so I need a little bit more sand. Gosh. Even though, realistically, I can make sand, but I don't really want to. I'm trying to think, where's the closest I have sand? I think over here I might have sand. The sad part is, like, I'm really kind of mad where I built my base. But the sucky part is, this time, like, this part in the game, it's like, it's so not worth it for me to change bases. And that's, like, the real unfortunate part about what I've done with bases. So, that's why building the factory base like I am is allowing me to somewhat change bases without changing bases, if that makes sense. Oh god, not change a base. Good old algebra. Huh. Okay, so that should be enough. And I just realized how ugly this side looks. That's disgusting. That really is disgusting. I'll figure that out once I get the base done. Like the base of the base? I don't know. Okay, let's... There we go. Now the question is, because it is so high, I can no longer fly on top of it, can I? Can I still make the landing? I can still make the landing, okay. That's good. Also, I surprisingly, while offline, reached 250 subs, or 250 followers over on Twitch, which is pretty cool. So that was a surprise when I logged in today and was like, you know what, I'm gonna stream at 4:30, and then saw, oh wait, I already reached my follower goal. What about that? So Twitch, we're up to 250, so our next goal is 300 over there. And then YouTube, our current goal is 50. I was gonna be like, you know what, since we reached 250, I'm gonna make my next goal 500. But then I was like, that's too big of a jump in my opinion. Better to do it in like 50 increments than those huge 500, or that huge 250 follower jump. Yeah, it really is awesome. I'm like, I don't know, this new renewed comeback on like content has just been, it's been amazing. It's treated me so well. And I don't really know what's about it. I don't know if it's just I know like one major part is the fact that I found a niche, which is like this GregTech New Horizons. Not a lot of people do it, but it's a very known mod pack in like the modded community, but not a lot of people do it. But like I think it's also just I'm putting a lot more time and effort into videos. I'm taking a whole new understanding on it. I've done a lot of research, and I still make mistakes as it is. Like episode 5, which I didn't post it yet, but it's set up, it's scheduled on YouTube. It was probably my worst video yet, and it really sucks, but at the end of the day there was really nothing I could do about it. So I kind of just had to accept the loss with it. But episode 6, I'm going to make sure that I redeem myself, needless to say. And then episode 7, I have no clue what's about, because there's going to be a big change in how I do videos, because I've thought about a few things, looked at a few different options on how I want to do my videos, and I'm just going to kind of experiment, because that's the best thing I can do right now, is just experiment. One thing is, I did get a new microphone. I got the Shure SM7B. Now, I'm not currently using it. I'm still using my HyperX Quadcast or whatever. I'm still waiting to get an audio interface, and I need XLR cables anyways, which I don't have any. So I'm probably going to run down to my local Guitar Center someday and go get a new audio interface and XLR cables. And hopefully I'll be using a newer, much better microphone. Not crapping on the HyperX SM7B. It's a good microphone. It's an expensive microphone, but I've always wanted a Shure anyways, so kind of glad I finally got one. Okay, now for this portion right here, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it, because actually that's a lie. I know what I want to do with it. How many wide is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12. So I'm gonna make this 12. And I'm just gonna build this up like this. So it's gonna be like a box, but this is gonna be like the elevator up, I guess. I don't really know what I'm gonna make this into. I mean, originally this was just gonna be a staircase. I still want it to just be the staircase, but that's way too big for a staircase. Wait, that's 1, 2. I might just make it 6. So it's 12 by 6, so it is even. I moved over to Twitch because I can. You know? Yeah, you can. Then, yeah, I'm gonna do 12 by 6. Oh wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, cool. That is actually how I wanted it to line up. And now all I have to do is get my wand out, which I believe is in this backpack, yeah. And build this up. So, have you seen my new main channel video yet? I don't think you answered me on YT. If you did, I didn't hear. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about your YouTube video on YouTube. I don't think you said anything about a new video. You said about your channel PFP and banner, but no, I haven't seen your video yet. I'll have to go see it in a bit. Was it the one you posted in the Discord? Because if so, no, I have not seen that yet. I do need to go check it out. Oh my gosh. I keep getting stuck in this block. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do for the windows. The video is part of the main channel video, though. No, oh, not that one. That's for the Massverse channel. I'm talking about the main channel video. The video is part of the main channel, though. Wait, what? Hold up, is it on this channel that you're messaging on? Or that you were messaging in YouTube on? The 2026 update, quarter 1? Okay. No, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out after stream. Oh shit. Almost fell off this thing. Am I even gonna have enough? I might not have enough structural concrete to finish this. God damn. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. I really need to... I know this isn't good, how I'm just building all in one material. It's probably really dumb to be doing this. It's gonna look very bland right now. But I do plan to add detail later. We'll see how long that lasts if I actually do that. Just knowing me, I'll just leave it and be like, oh, that's good. But I really am loving how this factory's turning out. I think that's the thing that I've always messed up on when trying to build, is I never got reference images. I think the reference image is really helping me, kind of giving me an idea on what I want to do. I'm not going to enclose this yet because I don't want that to start spawning mobs. Okay, so... Well, shit. I mean, I knew I was going to fall off that. And I have to go through and mine that cobblestone thing. That was probably a dumb idea to do that. Can I mine it from right here? I can. Okay, let's slowly mine this. Now would be a great time for Swift Sneak, but too bad I'm playing on Minecraft version 1.7 with modern textures. I think if I didn't have modern textures, I definitely would have died out of this pack so quickly. I don't know, something about the old Minecraft textures. I love them, but it's hard to stay focused on them. Okay, now I just need to... Crap. Well, shit. That sucks. See if I can make it all the way. Okay, I can. doing? Okay, so I might be able to... No, I'm definitely going to need a little more structural concrete. Because there's a few other things that I need to do. Of that being... I need to raise this up a few. So I think I'm going to raise this up 4 blocks. That's not what I wanted to do. Gotta view it from the same perspective as the reference image. Yeah, I need 4. And I'm gonna need a little more because I also need to finish off the roof on that thing. And the roof on this thing. Yeah. Okay, well, it's not bad because now we finished off all the structural concrete, which is amazing. I do need to go through and add in all of the windows there. So I need to figure out how high that is and how often I need to add window slots. That'll add a little more texture there. I need to go through and finish up the bricks. Debating how I want to do the roof. That's the big thing. I don't know what I want to do for the roof. Let me go look at something. Let's see. Let's look at more reference images. What did people do for building tops? For flat building tops, that that is. I don't like that one. Oh, that's so gross. Okay. Problem is nobody's posting the top. Okay, so probably wouldn't be terrible. I guess I could do stone brick slabs. Or no, oh my god, wait. I'm in 1.7. I might not even, oh yeah, I can. Smooth stone slabs. So I need smooth stone, which is smelting stone, which is smelting cobblestone. So let's do that. And that'll be... Let's see. How do you do this? It's like that. 6. 9. Yeah, let's just do 9 and see where that leaves us. That'll be 9 stacks of smooth stone slabs in and of it at the end of the day. Which isn't terrible, I guess. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, that's my only problem. I'm also gonna have to do the floor, which I know for the floor I'm gonna use factory blocks, but I'm gonna use the... I'm debating between using the factory block worn metal walls with ventilation, or using one of the two rusty metal plates. I'm still not sure yet. Even though I could use the wire frame. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Now let's see. What do we have to access? We have quite a bit of bricks. So let's make do with what we have right now. And I think what I want to do is get the bottom portions done for every side. What I do need to do is knock down all this cobblestone, though. Cobblestone's kind of ugly, can't lie. And I already know that I'm not going to knock down all the cobblestone, so I'm just wasting time doing this, but because there's cobblestone every layer. Of course, I can't sleep yet. There we go. Now we can restfully sleep. Get this cobblestone, and what we're going to do is we're going to build a cross to mark out the layers. Crap. See, I would try and speed bridge, but I don't know how to speed bridge, so that would be kind of useless to do. Okay, and now I have to here and do this one. But I'm gonna need more cobblestone for this, and I missed that block again. Ooh. Lots of back and forth right now, lots of back and forth. And that's fine. That's fine. Completely fine. I don't know why there's a cobblestone there. Okay, so that's the brick outline done, which is quite well. That's 2 in, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's actually 2 in. Huh. Interesting. That's not what I wanted to do. Alrighty. Cool. You can chisel cobblestone. How about that? Can you... Ooh, actually, wait, hold up. Okay, so now you can't chisel cobblestone slabs. But can you turn this into slabs? No, you can't. Okay, cool. Never mind. Abort that plan. Alrighty. And honestly, I can work on these layers later. I'm gonna stop talking. I need to go get my table, which I don't think I can fly across from this level, so. It's not. Okay. That's my diamond mine. I just realized. Okay, so this is... it's 4 back. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where the first bricks go. Goes 3 up, and then it's A and A end. A start and A end. Okay, cool. Those are B's, and those are A ends. I don't have any A starts. No, I do not. That means I do need to place this and get some A starts, which are in others, I believe. 14, 26. Get 26 of these then. Cool. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. It goes 4 in. It goes like that, and it goes 3 high. That's when it hits you with all those and those. Cool. Okay. Now I just have to do that however many more times. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times. Yay! Already did it wrong. How about that? How about go along like this? And just chop down everything I don't need right now. Because why would you keep something you don't need when you don't need it? Words of advice. So it uses 8 across each time. So if it's 8 across each time, that means I'm going to need at least 24 more of each. Which I definitely don't have the bricks. Well, I have the bricks for this, but not for like the actual bricks themselves. And I just realized I can make bricks, I can make slabs out of anything. I just realized that. That goes back to me wondering if I can make slabs out of chiseled concrete. Or chiseled, I don't even know. I don't. Chiseled cobblestone. Whatever, I'm just gonna stick with the smooth stone for now. It's not the end of the world. Thankfully. Okay. So all that stone is actually done smelting. Four stacks of brick is only 4 stacks of bricks. So it's a 1-to-1 if you really think about it. Which sucks because I don't really think it's like that in... Oh my god. How many times have I said which sucks? But I believe in base game Minecraft the return is much better. But I could be wrong. Okay, that is the start of each wall completely done. Now I just have to build the walls up. Cool. Fun. Not quite so. This is gonna be a little tiring, but hey, it's all fun of the game. Now I need a bunch of these coverings. Bricks and coverings that I need. Okay, and then we're gonna put one over here. Ike. That sucks. I don't even know where I left off. I think it was over here. Then... Oh, crap. Well, that is a shite moment. I did not think about that or nor pay attention. Just casually coming over to my launch pad known as my base. Cool to me for not paying attention. Leave it to me to not pay attention. No, sir. You idiot. Idiota. Two and two. Okay, now let's work on the second wall. How does this one look at least? Okay, that one at least looks good. So that's always a plus. And hopefully once you can't see the grass on the inside, it'll all look better. Okay, so now here's where I hit the gap. It's gonna be a lot of cobblestone to break down, that's for sure. And I'm already out of bricks. Preach. Nice. Alright. That's awesome. So now bricks are our only thing. It's what we need a lot of. Which is perfectly fine. I mean, that's better than nothing. we're making a lot of good progress on this, and hopefully by the end of tonight we'll have the entire thing finished. I mean, that's very, very high hopes. But I've been working on this build for quite a few weeks, and I'd like to finish it up. And the big reason I want to finish it up is just because what in the... Okay. So I've just found new ways to experiment with these blocks. Alright, so now we just need more bricks. And that was to be expected. I think it looks good though. No doubt about that. Just stone chisel types. Nah. I honestly prefer the smooth stone. Does smooth stone even have a chisel type? No, it doesn't. I think I already checked that too. Alright, now while that's doing that, safe to say I can put another couple bricks in there. That's 2 more stacks of bricks at least. I need to replace all of these furnaces with nether furnaces if we're going to be real. Because these things are so... I don't even know how to explain it. They don't consume fuel. It's insane. It's four pieces of coal for a stack when it's usually 8 pieces per stack. I also have so much stuff to smelt up in here. So that was another thing I wanted to do, was mining. Don't know if it's worth mining on stream. I think while I'm waiting, no, I don't really want to. Well, I probably should, realistically. Yeah, let's... Ugh, boo. I don't want to do this. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd mean every 4. One, 2, 3. So So we went 8 up, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Mine that, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't mine that. Mine that. Don't mine that. Mine that. And yeah. Wait, what is it? It's mine, don't mine, mine, don't mine, mine. So it's gonna be 3 windows. See how this looks. No, I don't like it. Dome in increments of 2. Oh. Okay, so hopefully these windows will look better. I'm hoping that spacing them out by 2s instead of 4s will make them more abundant. And end result will look better. That's the hope, at least. If it doesn't turn out like that, well, so be it. Probably gonna leave it, depending on how I feel about it. I did not mean to mine that corner, that's for sure. I'm gonna structural concrete blocks on the inside of this. And then like that. Pick up all these and go home. And for the ultimate reveal, I like that better, but I need to add one more. I think one more is needed. So it'd be like that, and one more would be right here. And honestly, I'm going to just do this because it'll be quicker. To just place back the ones that I didn't need to mine. And ultimately, that gives me 4 block gaps in between them. Which, that's what I like. It's the 2 open with a 4 block gap. And I think that that looks best. I really do. Yeah. I like that much better. I don't actually think I like that one on the bottom. I don't like the one on the bottom. I'm gonna get rid of it. But let me mine this ugly cobblestone pillar first. Oh, crap. Okay, that's fine. Good thing cobblestone's easy to mine, am I right? So if it weren't, well, that would really suck. Really, really suck. Speaking that the entire inside of this base is lined with cobblestone. Now I'm going to put this back because I don't like that open window at the bottom, because this bottom's supposed to be like a base. You're not like a base holding it off the ground. It's not supposed to be like you can see inside of it. So I think that that kind of looked goofy, having a window right there with it going in. So it's best that we covered that up. Alrighty. So, and that should be really the front done. I just need to window it up. So I've got to do the frame for those windows. And yeah, I just had to figure out how I'm going to do the windows. I want to try something. I do. I don't know what I'm going to make it out of, but I have an idea. And I think it's with the saw, I believe. Saw. Which saw is it? Is it that saw? No, it's not that saw. This saw, the micro blocks saw. You can make the strips. And that makes me think. Let me just test it with like cobblestone. Where is my saw at? And it would suck if I do it like this, because I have a feeling it's just gonna be. How do you make strips? Make strips by post. Post you make by pillars. Pillars you make by half slabs. Half slabs you make by that. Okay. Then pillars. Then posts. And then strips. Okay, so my idea is well, that looks dumb if you do it like that. Now I'd have to figure out a block to do that with. That doesn't look half bad. It does look janky though. Yeah. And then I could also do it thinner if I wanted to with could do that, yeah. That definitely works as windows. As open windows, at least. Now, I need to sleep. I just need to figure out what material would be good to make those, is the thing. I don't know what material would be the best to make those out of. Okay, so that's the cobblestone back. That's the good thing about those pieces, is you can craft them back into what they were. Now I could always do that with glass. There's so many different glass options that it's like laboratory glass. Need end powder? No, I can't do that. I need thickened glass. No. What are the chisel types of glass? That's a good question. Nothing good, that's for sure. I wanted like dark glass, which realistically I can just get black stained glass. Oh wait, what? I got glass, ink sac, and a paintbrush. Paintbrush is easy enough to make. So I could do that. I could do that. You just ink sac a piece of glass, yeah. Oh, you can alloy smelt it. That's actually probably a lot more efficient. I don't really know. I really don't know what to do there. Let me go look at some more factory reference images. No, I could do that. Let me try something. Hold up. Do I have any glass? I should. Yeah, I do. Glass panels. I want glass covers. Now I need a black block. Something like... No, that's... no. Almost like structural concrete, almost, maybe. Where's my chisel at? Almost like this. This might actually this might work. See, I have to make it fit there somehow. So then what I think is there is a tiny bits. Tiny bits. Hold up. Wait, I gotta look something up. Oh, it's called little tiles. Sorry. This is it. Little hammer, little chisel, little saw, dyeable clay, little container. How does this work? To increase and decrease the size of a placed tile. Little tile. How does the little tile work? That's the question. Used for hammering normal blocks into small pieces. Shift right click to harvest. Okay, so let's make these things. Let's make that. Let's make that. Let's make that. You can't make a little chisel. You can make the little color tube, but I don't need that. And I don't need that right now. So I just need lapis and iron, I think. Well, we got iron. I know we have lapis. Just gotta find it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we... Yeah, we have... No, I was definitely not wrong. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, now I have an extra one of those. We'll just put it in right now. Okay, so let's read what these do. Okay, so this, used for hammering normal blocks into small pieces, shift right click will harvest and drop all tiles inside one block. Now this, to increase and decrease the size of a placed tile, and this, used to create structures from recipes and create recipes from structures, right click on a block will combine. Okay, so the little recipes, I guess, is what does that. I'm not worried about that. I'm more or less worried about doing... Okay, I need to do this on a block I can actually see. So what block is this on? It's on this block. I don't want that. I want it on this block. Okay, there we go. Realistically, say that's our panel. So we need a panel inside of there. So if I do that... And, oh. Wait, shift right click will harvest. Oh. This might not work because those are different blocks. That's what I'm thinking. So let's turn these all into panels and turn them all back into blocks. I'm about to waste a piece of glass doing this if this doesn't work. Okay, here we go. How does this work? I don't get how this works. Does this not work on transparent blocks like that? Okay. Shift right click to decrease the size of a place tile. I want the rubber mallet. Hold up. I want that mallet. I'm about to have to look up how this works. And I'm gonna be really embarrassed if I can't figure it out. Wait, what does this do? Splits all tiles into the smallest possible. Too much new tiles. Hammer it. Okay. Okay, 15 by 15. How does this work? I'm so confused. Oh, do you need the little container? Is that why? Okay, maybe you need a little container. Let's see. I don't know why I was having an aneurysm there. Okay, and that used up my little hammer. Let me sleep. I'm about to have a look up how this works, because I don't even know how this works. I know I saw it, and I was like, that's actually going to be really useful. Make 15 by 15, and hammer it. I'm gonna have to look up how it works. Unless... Unless it just simply doesn't work on glass. Would be my one guess. Doesn't work on anything. How to use little tiles.
Especially tied to all the amounts on it. But we can throw these in here. Now you can actually see there's black or cyan. But
8 blocks. Okay, so I have 8 blocks of that. I really don't want to have to watch a freaking 30-minute video.
the little chisel, this is basically your chisel. This is where most of your work, this is the tool.
So I need to make the little chisel. It's creative mode only. Can I not use this in survival?
There's black to use dark stuff styles. Kind of pump can't be doing it was but it's not I really I think I can put his locks up between pounds.
Okay, so I can't seem to figure out how to work the little chisels mod. Or the little tiles mod, whatever it's called.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Well, that was a lost cause for right now. Until we figure that out, we have these. The only other thing I could think of is with... How little of microblock management am I gonna have to get to do this? Okay, so I can't seem to... That's not gonna work. I'm missing a corner. I'm missing a notch. Oh cool, so I just have a random notch floating around in my base that I can't see. That's lovely. Isn't that lovely? Alrighty. One singular notch just floating around. Nowhere to be seen. I love that. I love that for myself. Let me try and do some research. It's the only thing I can think to do. And I had an idea on where I could find an answer. I just need to find it. Chiseled so it would fit perfectly. Chisel. What are the different chisels? No, that's not what I need. There's the carpenter's chisel, the architect's chisel. Not that chisel. Little chisel's the only thing I can think of. Well, until I can figure out how to chisel glass into place, we're just gonna have to place frames and yeah. So I'm going to get some cobblestone. I'm gonna fly over there and we're gonna see how this looks. Of course, it's starting to get nighttime. Oh shit, of course. Why am I not surprised? I think this looks good, and because of that, I'm going to want to cry because of the micromanaging microblocks that this requires. But knowing how to use these things is going to be really nice because that means I can put a lot of detail into things, which I think is going to look really cool at the end of the day. The only thing I don't like about using this structural concrete The only thing I don't like about using structural concrete for these parts of the build is because I feel it blends too much in with the posts, or the structure of the whole building, because the whole structure is structural concrete. So, might not last long as structural concrete. yeah, I've learned from using my hammer around this stuff. I think it's all completely placed. So let me come down here where I can see it, and yeah, no, I like it. I wish it was a little darker, but I like it. I don't think it's bad. It looks good. Not terrible. The worry was that it's gonna look terrible. It doesn't. Well, I can definitely say we're not finishing the factory today. So that's a little unfortunate, but, you know, that kind of leaves opening for maybe a stream tomorrow. Maybe a stream tomorrow. That's cutting it a little close for me just because of school starting back up on Monday, but we'll see. No, actually, never mind. Stream will not be happening tomorrow because I have work tomorrow. Just thought about that. Okay, so oh, hey 40 Cube, what's up? What's up? Hopefully I didn't miss that message too late. Been focusing on trying to make sure that placement on these posts or these corners are all correct. Okay. And then once I get this window done, I don't know. I'm maybe going to focus on the other side of the build. Because the windows are the absolute last thing. The main thing that I wanted to finish this stream was just getting the walls and roof done. Roof should hopefully be done in a few once I get the wall done. It's all kind of dependent on the wall right now. Okay, that should all be correct. And then assuming it turns out how I think it will, this is going to look good. That's all on the assumption that it's going to turn out how I think it will. I don't want to go home yet. Yeah, I like that. I do wish it was a darker material. I think a darker material would stand out more. But I think once I add an inside and a little more detail to the entire building, it's not terrible. It actually looks really good. Or, in my opinion, I think it doesn't look half that bad. I could get on to doing that. It's going to take a little while to get all that done. But, hey, so be it. Now let's get that other side of the building done. Because that's the biggest thing. If I get the other side and the roof done, hopefully within the next maybe hour, I'll be content with that. Okay, so it's another 2 stacks of bricks. That'll leave me with 4 stacks of bricks once that's all finished up. What is the big machine of this? This is the compressor. What's the big version of the compressor? Squasher. Yeah, I already have the squasher done. I just need the, Oh, my squasher should be done. Hold up. Am I just wasting time doing this? I might be wasting my time. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing? Pretty fine evening it is. Ugh, I have nothing sitting in here. Is this my squasher? Yeah, it is. It's a power fail. Oh, well, because there's no steam going to it. Duh. Just ate through a bunch of bricks doing that. Stupid idiot. That's not what I wanted. I need pipes. I need pipes going to it. Large bronze fluid pipes. I don't even know if I have any more of those. I have the huge bronze fluid pipes, which I don't need. My biggest problem with all my builds is clay and bricks. Which becomes a problem. Okay, so I need large bronze fluid pipes. Okay, that's actually really easy to make. Just need like, what, 16 of them? That's a lot of fucking bronze. 192 bronze. That's crazy. 3 stacks of bronze for 16 large fluid pipes. I could have saved a lot of resources just now, and I didn't think about that. Wow, you idiot. Putting it into machines. And actually, I made a dumb mistake and didn't grab wood before coming over here. Because I'm going to fuel my 4 coke ovens over there. I think it's 4. I hope it's only 4. So I'm only fueling 4. Gotta get them fueled just in case I eat all through 1.6 million steam. Plus the 192,000 that's in there. Like 1,000. Another. What is 100? That's 10. That's 100 buckets. So 1,792 buckets of steam. Hopefully I don't burn through that much. But frankly, you never know. You're joking. You've got to be joking. I'm 1 short. That's crazy. Alright, that steam boiler's definitely working now. Damn. Now if I put those in there, power, there it goes. 24 seconds. And that's going to be much faster than my ones over here. How much longer do I have on all these bricks? Okay, so they're only halfway. Go back over here and wait for these. That'll leave me with, I don't know, a little under 4 stacks of bricks. This sucks because I collected a lot of clay for structural concrete, and I used all the clay for structural concrete, thinking I didn't need all that much clay for bricks. Boy, was I wrong. Whatever. Part of the game. Now, I still am missing pieces. I think I'm finished all the steam multi-blocks. I think this is all the multi-blocks. I have not checked my quest book in so long. I don't really care, that's the thing. Multi-block goals. No, not multi-block goals. Mass processing. Okay, I haven't finished the blender. Okay, I have finished the blender. Where are the blender blocks? That I have no clue. Those must still be sitting in the base. Or I haven't done the blender yet. No, I have not done the blender yet because that's just, it requires so much. But I have done all of these. The only thing is, I believe, yeah, the ore washer, I think it's this one, yeah. So this one worked. So the ore washer and the separator are not finished because I'm missing the input hatch ULV. I'm currently missing that. Input hatch ULV. I'm missing this thing, which required rubber. And I don't have access to rubber yet, so I have to wait a little while until I get a new this LV. I did not pay attention, to say the least. I had to figure out where I was going, and I don't even know why I came here because I needed to go over here anyways. To finish up this wall. Okay, so... Wait, do I have... yeah. No, sir. That is not where you go. Gotta wait for it to hit 6:32 and then I can sleep. Okay, cool. Okay, and here's where you stop, and you go up. Does this? Yeah, okay. Damn. Hate when I fall. Well, that leaves me with only 3 more walls to do after this one. And not that many blocks left. I don't actually have enough blocks to finish this wall. Which sucks. I'm 1 block short. One block short. Well, rip. Alrighty. So now let's go back home. And already looking better, that is. I guess I could start working on the roof technically. File, hammer, and sticks. Steel. I did not need that many saws. Whatever, I've got a good chunk of steel, so I'm not too sad about that. Plus, I'll need the saws later in life. So that's the slabs done with. But realistically, I could start working on the roof. Let me go get my chisel table, yeah. Because there's something I want to do with the roof slabs. Let me go check the bunker real quick, because I know those bricks no, those bricks definitely aren't finished yet. There's something I want to try and do. If I stick a slab of these in here and do glow slabs. Oh, God. Damn it. Alrighty. Well, that kind of blows my plan. Blows my plan for right now. It's not entirely terrible. One, two, three, and then there's gonna be 1, and 1, 2, 3. And there's gonna be 1, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. and then 1. And then once we get that wall done, actually, wait, maybe if I just fill in the entire roof, and then we'll see what it looks like. Just finish, oh, well that's gonna, finish just 2 blocks in this way. I don't know, we'll see in a second, hold up. I have to do the entire roof to figure this out. Okay. As unfortunate as it is, that every 3, yeah, does not line up. The fuck? Yeah, it's gonna start spawning mobs, and that worries me. That's why I didn't want to put a roof on until I had the glows. Second mob starts spawning, it's gonna get uncontrollable. So that's that portion of the roof done. Get down here and collect up all these slabs that I dropped. I just realized I have like no way out of this factory as of right now. I'll have to figure out how I want to do a door. So that's what I can do on this bland end. Let's make it a huge bay door. Could make a huge bay door right here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Make a couple bay doors or make a huge bay door. I don't know. In other words, it's gonna be the entrance. Let me guess. Yeah, half done. Okay, that sucks. Well, then realistically, I am not getting this part of the fucking base done. I am not getting this base done today. I mean, it's just such a chance that I get it done. That's the problem. Such a low chance that I get it done. That's the suckiest part about it. Because I want it done. The longer I wait to finish. It's the longer it takes to finish up this base, the farther it's going to push me back in terms of filming episode 6. Now, yes, I could film episode 6 with this uncompleted. I don't need this. I just want it. It's something that makes life easier. Because episode 6 is going to be focusing on finishing off the Steam Age, which are these few little things, and going into LV. And welcome to LV is right here is just making aluminum. So chances are I'm going to get an LV, make the steam turbine, and probably make the LV version of the basic alloy smelter. And that's probably gonna be all I do that episode. So I'm not quite sure. Wait, this is MV. I'm in the wrong thing. Hold up. Wait. No, this is LV. To MV. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold up. Am I in the wrong thing? I think I was in the wrong thing. Aluminum is for MV. Yeah, because LV is you're making the basic steam turbine. I was gonna say MV is aluminum. So that's what unlocks this. There's like aluminum and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make that, and then I don't really know. I have to do. I'm going to plan that. I have planning to do. I mean, I guess we can do that while sitting here. So what is this? Transport pipes. Oh god, I don't like the extra utils transport. Even though it does the world interaction upgrade. That's how you make infinite cobblestone. Or it's one of the upgrades you can get like infinite cobblestone out of. A basic wire mill. Basic polarizer. So the thing I might do is just set up all of the machines in LV, but that's a lot of circuits. Circuits are not cheap. I don't know. I don't know. Because there's so much to do. There's genuinely so much to do. I don't know what to do. That's HV. It's high voltage. That's high voltage. So the next multi-blocks don't come until high voltage. Can you make low voltage versions of this? No, you can't. There's so many things that you can do that with. I don't know, either way. And what else is there? Oh, there's the EBF. The Electric Blast Furnace. Which is going to be an upgrade from the BBF, the bricked blast furnace. So that'll be an upgrade. I'm assuming you're gonna get access to a lot of these things. Yeah. I still need to go through and finish a bunch of this stuff. Might go through and honestly finish this water pump. I just need the output hatch, so I actually don't think I can make the water pump. Need that output hatch. This requires steam to make... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. See, it's these things that I don't know that are really coming to bite me in the ass right about now. Yeah, the steam oven, which would be nice for smelting stuff. There's so much in this quest line that I don't even know what to look at. There's batteries, steam turbines. Not an LV machine. Yeah. It's not an LV machine, not an LV machine. This might be an industrial electrolyzer. Right, and aluminum. Oh, you can make alumina and cryolite in the EBF makes alumina magnets. Okay, so that's how you do that. How do you get the alumina dust? Sapphire and carbon, green carbon, ruby and carbon. 3 sapphire, 3 sodium dust, aluminum hydroxide, sapphire. Oh, you can actually get alumina dust from electrolyzing brick dust. Okay, so pretty much the best way to get alumina is from centrifuging the impure piles of certain stuff. Which, as of right now, the only impure pile that I have is Fuller's Earth. Yeah, Fuller's Earth will give me that. Okay. Not bad. It's doable. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it all next episode. Then I'm gonna make the conveyor module Certus quartz. Oh, so does that get you into... No. I just know that this gives you access to the... gives you access to... Oh. If I can find it. Oh, that's crazy. It might not have a quest line, which is weird and not usual. I guess it'd probably have a quest line in here, Thaumatree. Yeah, it does. There's a mini quest line. Gives you access to the, what is this called? A Twilight Forest. Because in an assembler, you put a diamond in 4 LV circuits. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Realistically, if I did that, we did left 4 block gap. That left a 4 block gap. Did that left a 4 block gap. Left it with a 3 block gap in the middle. I could do with that. I could do with this. Yeah, this works. Actually, there's no mobs down here. That actually opened up the light. For now. Oh, that's ugly. I need to fix that. And once I get the entire thing encased in, I'm gonna have to deal with lighting. I know that already. Oh, I meant to use my parachute, but obviously my parachute didn't want to deploy. Awesome. Please tell me they are not done, of course. 13 left. I don't even know what to do. Oh, I got more steel done. That's always good. Okay, so I should probably be saving the ashes. I just aimlessly throw them away like an idiot. It's carbon. I need to upgrade my lumber axe so that it has enough durability to chop down an entire one of those trees. So once I'm able to do that, wood's not going to be a problem. Because right now, for wood, I'm just using a farm of those trees, which isn't bad. It's not terrible. I get a lot of wood. It's just, it's a bunch of trees. That's one tree. So, it is what it is. How much longer? Okay, 7. Let's go look at the quest book for 2 seconds. I want to get into thaumaturgy, or thaumaturgy, but I also don't because I have no clue how it works. It just sounds interesting. And I know there's like a lot of good things in it. Just need to get past. Once I get past rubber and get into LV, things are going to start speeding up a little more. I think. That's the hope. And I also want to get into bees, but I also don't think you can get. You're not really supposed to get into bees until. Let's see, what's bio for the masses? What allows you to get into bio for the masses? LV. Oh, you can get advanced. Oh, how do you get advanced coke ovens? Advanced coke oven bricks. Okay, so you don't get that until you get the EBF. Okay. That makes sense. Coke oven bricks. Then infernal bricks. Basic chemical bath. You need IC2 coolant. Hot netherite brick. Oxygen, EBF, netherrack. Okay, so that's a little confusing. Oh, you need MV to get that. Okay. So that's just all MV. So the farthest you can get is... Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Some interesting recipes here. I can also use charcoal blocks for quick steel. Not quick, but... I don't have the bronze boiler. What's this do? What does it do? Oh. Produces 32,000 liters of steam with 1 coal. It's 16 liters a second. Why does that sound good? What does this do? Oh, it uses seed oil to make 4,000 EU. I mean, if I probably read the quest, it would explain a lot. Oh. That's a lot. That I might do. I love how I'm just looking through random things. Because I just... Wait, bee breeding, that's what I wanted to look at. Where's the start of this quest? That's the question. First things first is the required quest. Where's first things first? First things first. Where is that? Okay, so all of these come from here. Where's first things first? That must be... Oh. First things first means it's just a weird regular quest. I wonder if it's HV. That would suck. Well, if I'm just sitting here looking at random things, because I don't... I really don't know why. Oh, how to be. That's probably where first things first comes in. Oh, first things first. Oh, you just need a scoop. Oh. 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 Okay. So maybe that's something to look into on a stream. Because I wouldn't want to do bee breeding or bee stuff in a video. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So now, let's hope that this looks half decent. Thankfully, it looks halfway decent, so don't have to worry about that. The only thing we have to worry about is how does it look on the inside. Doesn't even look dark. That's interesting. And now we pretty much just have to do the same thing here. Slabs are so finicky in this game. Okay. See, like, how do you even place bottom slabs like that? And it does it again. Okay, there must be like a mod that does that if you place it low enough on the bottom. If your crosshair's aimed low enough, it places it on the bottom. I don't know. I'll just keep my crosshair aimed high. There it goes again. There it goes again. Okay, that's starting to piss me off. Because it means I can't be fast with it. I have to be strategically slow. Because the more slabs that I drop, the more slabs that I no longer have. Meaning the least amount of roofs I can make. Not that it matters. There's that, and that. 4. Think about it, yeah. So that's the glow. So 1, 2, 3, 4 glow. So should be a glow here. Be a glow here. Okay, and this is where the 3 is. That was weird. Wait, was this where the 3 was? Actually, wait, already forgot. Yeah, this is where the 3 was. And I guess because this is a weird one, I don't know, I'll see how it looks from the other end. What I want to do is continue placing slabs as much as I can. Alrighty. How long have we been running for? 2.5 hours? We'll probably run for about another half an hour, and then we're probably gonna end it off there, because that'll be a 3-hour run today, which isn't bad at all. For GregTech, that's not a lot. For me, that is a lot. That actually reminds me. What is my playtime at right now? That is the wrong button. My current playtime is at a grand total of 77 hours. The only problem with that is the fact that I'm not even in LV yet. I'm still in the Steam age, and I've been playing for 75 hours to just give me a nice number. Almost 80 hours, and I'm not in the. Oh, that's actually all the stone slabs I had. See, normally people could probably, I'll give them 30 hours to get into LV. Nah, that's benefit of the doubt. Maybe, well, maybe I'm not that far behind. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how far behind I am because I'm building, because I'm grinding and making more than I need. I'm doing videos, I'm taking on side quests. If I purely focused on progression with the quest book, I don't know how fast I don't know what the time is for that. I really don't. I just know there's a lot of grinding, so maybe I don't know. That's a weird one. That's weird to think about. So, obviously on my channel I have this marked up as Season 1 over on YouTube. So, provided I come back for, like, say a Season 2 of this in some time, chances are I will probably progress a lot faster when I actually know the game. Because my thing is, with this run, I'm also taking my time, which I'm trying to avoid burnout as much as possible. That's my biggest competitor, is burnout. And then on top of that, I'm also trying to learn, because I don't know this pack. I don't know anything about it. I just hopped right in and started recording and said, let's hope this works out, and if it doesn't, well, womp womp, I'm kinda screwed. My only content option right now. And if this ever were to fail out, I don't know what I'd do for content right now, because it's not like I have any SMPs or anything to run in, so not quite sure. This is a 4, this is a 4, this is a 4, and this is where the 3 happens. Oh. What in the infernal mob just spawned? So, in other words, what I'm getting is something about this biome makes blocks turn into infernal mobs when mined? What? So confused. I'm so confused. This makes no sense. Okay, let's see what this looks from the inside now. Oh yeah. That looks really good. Because you can't even tell that... You can't tell that they're glowing. It just looks like there's sunlight coming in. Oh, I love these glow blocks. Okay, so slime and watermelon. I don't know what the watermelon's from, but I'm gonna keep the slime. Yeah. What does this look like from here? I don't like it. I really don't. I have an idea on what I can do, though, to make me like it a little more. Just slab it to make it a little... slab the bricks to make it a little more... not completely flat. And still only 2 stacks of bricks in here, which will not be enough. Because, I mean, what's the calculation to doing this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 8. So we know the internals are 8. So 7 times 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So about 152 bricks, which divided by 64 is give or take 2.5 stacks per wall. So I need 7.5 stacks to just finish these 3. Well, shit. We're about 4 stacks of the way in. Unfortunately, I might have to call this stream because that's a lot more than I anticipated, and I don't want to drag on something that I physically can't do right now. I myself am getting a little drained right now because I haven't been doing anything for the past 2.5 weeks, so I'm a little faded, if you know what I mean. So, hey, it's not bad though. We did good. We got a lot done, and compared to how this thing looked, it's looking a lot better. So, I'm gonna say thank you for tuning in. It's been a great one, this stream. And videos releasing Wednesday, so go check that out once it does. Though I will warn you, it's not my best, but videos releasing Wednesday, and maybe another stream next weekend. Probably not. I don't think next weekend might happen, but if it does, stay tuned. So yeah. See y'all on the flip side. Thank you for tuning in.